Hello and welcome to the Brands Hatch GP circuit. Today we're in the Group 3 Hyundai. We're on racing soft tyres in time trial mode. So let's have a look. Yeah, that's all good. So my thoughts about this circuit: love the track. There are several corners where you can really bin it, and so you need to be focused totally. This corner is fairly straightforward. You want to apex around here, get gradually on the power, using as much of the road as you can. Right around there, try and pull back for an apex here. Now this first corner is tricky. You want to stay as far as possible to the left, but try to avoid getting a wheel on the grass, because the car will spin if you do that. You want to apex fairly early around here, and gradually the nose will run wide and you'll get on the power using all this green exit curb to your advantage. The hairpin is straightforward. Normally just drop down a couple of gears, have a late apex, then on the power using all the exit curve here. Now the next corner is really tricky. You can go quite wide on the entrance up to about this point. You want to avoid getting the tyre on the grass, but there is this concrete area here you can use. You want to apex around here and then use all the exit curb. It's very difficult to be consistent through there, especially when you have tyre wear on. This corner, the fastest way is to stay wide here. On the brakes, drop a couple of gears and a late apex. But doing that in a race is quite risky, especially with worn tyres, because the tendency is to run wide, and you do lose a lot of time if you run wide there. So in the race, what I will sometimes do is kind of keep the car, there you go, half a car length towards the left, and then apex a little earlier than when doing a quali lap. Cars tend to understeer, and then you can use the understeer to push the car out here as you get onto the power. The next two right-handers are just about finding the right braking point, dropping a gear. When the nose hooks up, then gradually get on the power. This corner is really tricky because what you want to do is be very accurate and apex here, and then use the exit curb to power out early. But if you get a little too greedy, you'll run wide and lose a bunch of time. Most of us will run wide on this corner. What I generally do is use this green area on the Armco on the left as my guide for a braking point, and usually I'll brake, drop down a gear, apex. But then the key to this corner is to wait for the car to settle completely around here before you get on the power. If you get on the power too early, again you'll go wide and you'll lose a heap lot of time there. This is fairly straightforward. And let's see if we can put some of that together now and build up some speed. carried good speed through there. Nice and early on the power out of that corner. Important to get the nose in there. Early on the power there, using the exit curve. Touch wide there, but no harm done. Able to hook a tyre just over the curb there to get a good apex. And there we are, a reasonable lap in the Hyundai. Good luck and thank you.